one of the most thrilling travel destinations in the entire Indonesian archipelago as well as the planet is Bali. A vacation here awakens the senses. The island is rich in natural beauty and has attractions for every type of traveler, despite the clamor and mayhem of the main tourist destinations. Surfers travel here for the renowned swells, hikers can ascend jungly volcanic peaks to misty waterfalls, and cyclists can ride through verdant regions studded with ancient towns and rice terraces. Welcome to Adventure Channel. In this video we show you the most beautiful tourist attractions in Bali, Indonesia. Subscribe the channel to see the beauty of the planet. Number 10, Nusa Dua Beach. Want to get away from Bali's busy city life? Your best option is Nusa Dua Beach. Here, you may unwind on a cozy sun lounger with a refreshing beverage in your hand while listening to the lazily lapping surf on the soft, white sands. This is a gated resort enclave on its own private peninsula, so you won't receive the same cultural experience you would elsewhere in Bali, but if tranquility and relatively unpolluted sands are what you're looking for, you'll find it here, at one of Bali's best beaches. Number 9, Uluwatu Temple. Due to its stunning clifftop location, Uluwatu Temple, Pura Uluwatu, is one of Bali's most well-known temples. It guards one of Bali's top surf areas over steep sea cliffs. Ulu and Watu, which translate to point or land's end, respectively, in Balinese, are appropriate names for the temple's location on the Bukit Peninsula, which runs down the island's southwest coast. Similar to Pura Tanah, the greatest time to visit is at sunset, when the sky and water sparkle in the waning hours of the day. Number 8, Sekumpul Waterfall. Many people believe Sekumpul Waterfall to be Bali's most stunning waterfall. This unassuming tourist destination is actually a collection of around 7 falls that cascade like long, foggy veils over the edge of a beautiful, jungle-covered cliff in the Singaraja district, about 66 kilometers north of Ubud. Number 7. Tirta Empul Temple. In the lush tropical jungle of central Bali, the Tirta Empul Temple, Pura Tirta Empul, which dates to around 960 CE, provides a look into a sacred purifying ceremony. 3 courtyards make up this significant temple complex, which is a designated National Cultural Heritage Monument. The main attraction is a sizable, rectangular pool that is fed by a sacred mountain spring and where villagers gather to pray and take baths in the therapeutic waters that flow from a number of artistically crafted spouts. Number 6. Ubud Monkey Forest. One of the best things to do in Ubud, Bali, is to visit the monkey forest, also known as the Sacred Monkey Forest Sanctuary. It's also among Bali's top destinations to visit if you're an animal enthusiast or photographer. From Ubud's town center, a 10-minute stroll will get you here. A big part of the allure is the vivid jungle backdrop where the monkeys walk freely, in addition to the amusing army of gray long-tailed macaques who call this place home. Paved paths wind through lush woods of enormous banyan and nutmeg trees, where ancient temples and statues covered in moss protrude through the thick undergrowth and give off an almost supernatural vibe. Number 5. Tegallalang and Jatiluwih rice terraces in Bali. Want to go to the lovely emerald-colored rice fields you see in all the Bali travel guides and Instagram pictures? If you're a photographer, the Tegallalang or Jatiluwih rice terraces should be at the top of your list of places to visit. One of the most well-known locations to shoot these classic landscapes and take in their timeless beauty is the Tegallalang rice terraces, which are about a 30-minute drive north of Ubud. At one of the many eateries and cafes that look out over the fields, you may relax while taking in the lovely surroundings. The Jatiluwih rice terraces, which are about 90 minutes drive from Ubud and span more than 600 hectares of rice fields along the hillsides of the Batu mountain range, are typically less crowded than Tegallalang. It's also simpler to stroll around and investigate without being hassled because there are fewer tourist touts here. Number 4. Besakih Temple. The largest and holiest Hindu temple complex in Bali, Pura Besakih is more than 1,000 years old and is renowned as the mother temple for a reason. Pura Besakih, the spiritual hub for the Balinese people, is comprised of a number of numerous temples and is situated in a breathtaking location on the southern slopes of Mount Agung, at a height of 1,000 meters. Largest is Pura Penataran Agung. Number 3. Pura Tanah. One of Bali's most recognizable temples is Pura Tanah, which is located about 20 kilometers northwest of Kuta. A big wow element is its stunning seaside location on a rocky islet surrounded by pounding surf. It is one of the most revered sea temples on the island for the Balinese people. Every evening, hordes of visitors from Kuta, Legion, and Sanur navigate a maze of lanes lined with souvenir vendors in order to see the sun set behind the temple. Number 2. Mount Batur. Hundreds of tourists start their ascent of Mount Batur's 1,700 meters every day in the early morning darkness of Bali. When they reach the summit, they observe the sun rising over the luscious patchwork of mountains covered in mist and the caldera far below. This should be at the top of your list if you're seeking for couples-friendly romantic activities in Bali. Number 1. Pura Ulun Danu Bratan. One of Bali's most beautiful temple complexes is the 17th century Pura Ulun Danu Bratan. It is located in the chilly highlands of central Bali on a small island near the western edge of Lake Bratan. The thatched temples reflect in the lake and, as the water levels rise, appear to float on the surface as they are set against the towering backdrop of Gunung Bratan.